Moms of Reddit, what do you actually want for Mother's Day?
One night in a hotel to sleep and to come home to a clean house that wasn't cleaned by me. Have this comment section. A clean house. May 12th, hopefully I can save someone the Google search. For you to get off Reddit and clean your room. We went to my mother's with my kids and my mum got stuff from me and my brother and her grandkids and I got nothing. Oh wait, that's not true. My baby had his tongue tie snipped and had to be held all night afterwards. I want to go back to work. I want to go to the park with my husband and son. Maybe go out for lunch somewhere together. And I don't want to be the one to have to initiate things we do together as a family. A clean house. Solid uninterrupted dig down from my husband and dinner I don't have to cook or clean up, not in any particular order. What I've learned from this thread is a clean house, and if they have kids, either time with them or a short break from them is all that they want for Mother's Day. And my mom has told me that she wants a clean house every year, yet I still clicked on this thread to see what I should get for her. To not have to hide in the bathroom to eat ice cream or sweets by myself. My 3-year-old can hear the wrapper on a Klondike bar from a mile away. I want a house that stays clean for more than an hour, a meal I didn't make that I don't have to clean after, and a lovely day with my children and husband without having to worry about spending money and chocolate, and a nap I don't have to set an alarm for. A professional house cleaning service to come and clean my house. I honestly think most moms would love this. Not to be needed for just a day. I took a trip by myself a couple of years ago and the absolute best part was not being needed by anyone. I could just relax without worrying about when my relaxation would be interrupted by my husband and kid coming home and needing help with stuff or attention. Don't get me wrong, I love spending time with them and shower them with attention and cuddles. But I really miss having uninterrupted me time without having to worry about getting texts asking me where something is or if we have milk or whatever, or watching the clock wondering how much time I have left. Not a mom, but check this out. You pay a maid to clean your house. While she's cleaning, you go to the spa for a scrub and massage. While you're getting scrubbed, you get your car washed and detailed. Just imagine that drive home. For somebody else to deal with. My mother-in-law. She lives with us, and enjoys her dementia, for the day. I don't want flowers or candy. I want to not have to get up before everyone else and get the household moving. I want to be able to go to bed before 11 p.m. and actually zonk out. I want to read a book undisturbed. I want my kid to take a shower without me reminding him to do so. I want my husband to get up before I do. I want our partner to get up before noon. I want my MIL to have an hour of not being a self-absorbed, self-important, self-aggrandizing bitch cunt from hell, which she's been for the 30-plus years I've known her. This isn't just the dementia. I want the cats to not pick on the dog. I want the dog to just flop on the couch next to my MIL, so she can shower him with the affection she obviously has for him. I want to get out of the house for an hour. I'd really just be excited to get uninterrupted sleep for a night. A call from my only kid whom I haven't seen for a few months, and that he says I love you first, not as a response after I say it and then he says love ya. Alone time and a clean house. Didn't appreciate alone time anywhere near as much until I had kids. Champagne. Someone to come deep clean my house. Someone to cook me dinner while I sit on the couch with a drink. I want McDonald's, and while I eat that I wanna watch whatever the hell I wanna watch on the damn TV without any bitching or whining. FK, I want to have kids, but every post is time for myself, which I can totally understand, but I was hoping having a partner would mean I get some time to myself, as I would make sure he has time to himself. It doesn't seem that it works that way from reading the comments. Now I'm terrified. I never knew children and SOs were the main reason for mother stress. Will try to do better for my mom, starting with the dishes. TBH. I'm a bit sad that most of the comments here are clean house and a day off. It makes me incredibly sad how obvious it is that most mothers here have unsupportive, lazy spouses that leave all the housework and childcare to them. It's disgusting how many men feel none of that is their responsibility, that it's women's work, etc., as if it's not their kid or their home. I can't wait until society progresses to the point that it's normal for men to help care for their children and clean their homes. Maybe someday. I just want time with my kids, busy adults, and it looks like that's gonna happen. She lives and works 4 hours away, but they're coming up for the weekend. Her brother is a newish dad, with his newish business, and an old professional fishing habit that doesn't always make room for Mother's Day. So we may celebrate according to our own calendars, and that's fine with me. After reading this thread, it seems clear the burden of maintaining a house is largely still up to women. To feel like I'm appreciated, maybe a simple thank you for always doing this. Thank you for being there this year when this happened. Gift-wise, I'd rather spend time together doing something we all enjoy as a family, like a picnic. Simple but meaningful. Please no more mugs. I have 8. What I learned from this thread: continue being child-free. An hour or 2 of total and complete silence. Brand new mom, 7 weeks. And I would love a big dinner and dessert because I've been eating like crap and haven't been able to really cook while caring for the baby. I'd also like to take a long bath and maybe get a pedicure. As a new mom, 3 weeks, I've been jonesing for a massage. Sitting in awkward positions for feedings and pumping has done a number on my back, and to get away for an hour or so and get pampered, especially since I couldn't lay on my stomach for the last however many months, lol, would be a treat. Gift voucher for a massage, a clean house and the lawns mowed, and a charcuterie board and a bottle of paired white wine all to myself. A clean house, a large iced coffee delivered to me from my favorite coffee place, delicious food I don't have to make, and no fighting or being pestered for a whole day. A day where I don't have to do anything. No cleaning, washing, cooking. 4-year-old wants to go to the park? Not my problem. 6-month-old did a poo? Too bad. A day where I am not accountable for anything anyone, and have beers at lunch and cake for dinner. I'm just looking for ideas on here. A few years ago my mom said she wanted nothing for Mother's Day, then cried all of Mother's Day because I didn't get her anything. Mother's Day is quite the trauma to me since then. A day alone, a whole day, to sleep in, to shower as long as I want, to nap, to drink my tea and coffee hot, to go to the bathroom uninterrupted, to nap again, to peruse through the shopping center at my own leisure, to not be bombarded with a million questions, majority of which are, why? I love my kids, but FK I would love just one day off. A day off, but a proper day off, where they actually take care of everything I do. So it's not just do nothing on Mother's Day, do twice as much to catch up the day after. To just have everything get done without me having to ask anyone. If someone else does the asking, that's fine. We usually go out for a meal, but for a few years we didn't bring the kids. It was just me, my mom, and my MIL. But the downside is that I have to tell them I'm also a mom. I would rather bring the kids, just someone else walk them through the menu. They're tween and teen now, they shouldn't need that much help, but sigh. I'm 8 months pregnant, already a mom to a 3-year-old. I want sleep and a back rub. A cure for heartburn, acid reflux, and leg cramps would also be nice. I want to go to Disneyland and spend on all the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. Ages 5 and 1. I think it may be frowned upon to release them into the wild so soon. A clean house, a long nap, and to not have to see my mother-in-law this year. It always turns into her day, but hi, I'm a mom too. I want to spend the whole day with my 2-year-old somewhere fun for 2-year-olds. I've been so poor for so long that my one mom wish is having the $20 or whatever and an Uber to take him to one of those awesome toddler playgrounds. I know it's dumb, but seeing his face every time he gets to have a new awesome experience, like swimming, or the egg hunt I did for him last week, he gets this expression, like the sun just came up for the first time. I'd go pluck the moon for him to play with if I could. But hey, I just started a job and I might get paid just in time for Mother's Day. My mom is dead, but what I wish I did with her is take her for new experiences. I used to do the buy mom a maid service thing, or buy mom flowers, but I wish I had taken her for flying lessons or cooking classes or some memory like that. Call your moms. People go do things with them. I didn't think I'd lose mine by 25, and it happened so fast. Just a day where I get home from work, they've done their chores and they aren't bickering over nothing. It's not a lot, really. All I want is to be woken up with a happy Mother's Day, then left alone for the rest of the day so I can play video games and nap at will. Also dinner that I didn't have to make or clean up after. This is all I ever want for my birthday as well, along with cake that I didn't buy or make. A goddamn nap. I have 2 under 3 and the little beasts never sleep. I'm perpetually exhausted. A day off. Don't ask me for anything. Let me just go out with my girls and have a stress-free night. Quiet time to read a book. This would give me such a lady boner. I miss reading that isn't interrupted every 5 seconds so I can hear another story about Star Wars or have a Lego creation shoved into my eye. I don't care about gifts of any kind, permanent or perishable. If I want something, I'll buy it myself. I just want us to spend some time together. It could be anything you want as long as we get to interact. It's not just because I want the company, though I do appreciate that. I want to see how much you've grown since the last Mother's Day. I wouldn't be doing my job as a mother unless I were helping someone mature. I'd want to know how you've been in the last year, what you plan to do in the future, how you think I've been as a parent, or anything that we haven't talked about before. If there's anything you've learned with or without me, that makes me proud. If there's anything you can teach me, more power to you. Seeing my children grow up to be good and reasonable people means more than anything else to me.